Waiting to see. Huh. Okay. It doesn't see. Okay, never mind. Now both are connected. Awesome. So, hi everyone. We are low on energy today, so bear with us. And I am very sorry we didn't stream yesterday. We are. I don't even know how to begin. Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Mari Still Plays. The disembodied voice you hear, that is the encyclopedia of everything that will follow, is Creatrix Tiara. Hello. Yeah, there you go. We play Ace Attorney and other games regularly. Try to do it weekly, but life intervenes. And life intervened because usually this is a Saturday stream and today is Sunday, and we thought we'd do a shorter stream, so we're a bit late as well. But otherwise, usually Saturday 7:30ish p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time is when we'll be streaming. And before we begin, we are on the lands of I'm on the lands of the Yalakut Willam people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past and present, and I stand with them in their fight for rights, reparation, treaty, voice, etc. And this land always was, always will be Aboriginal land, and we acknowledge that it is part of an ongoing colonial project that we are also, by being settlers, are also part of this ongoing colonial project. Right. We have been playing Ace Attorney Investigation Collection Game 2 because it dropped last Friday. The entire collection got reported or revamped or whatever you might call it, and it's finally on Steam instead of having to do various weird workarounds to play it on an emulator. We played game 1 via emulator. We are not going back to that madness. And now we're in the middle of case 2 game 2. So you would have caught us twice last week. Twice. 2 days in a row.
It has been a week. Wow, it feels like it's been longer.
It does feel like it's been longer. Yeah, I have been on.
I am currently a case ahead of you.
Yes, Tiara's been playing it on what have you? PS? On PlayStation?
PlayStation, yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing blind. Completely blind. Yeah, what?
I played the emulator version before, but this is fan translation. So the dialogue is different. It's fucking funny. There's a moment coming up that I hope you get to see, like in this section we're working on. I was dying. You'll know when it happens.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me. Let me just update everybody. We are flying by seat. We are very seat of pants. Anyway, here. I am very seat of pants.
You look more dressed up than I am.
Well, nobody can come back because they can't see you.
Oh yeah, like I am.
I think you're saying.
Not even a bra.
There is no bra happening in my life right now either. Yeah.
I wonder why my chest hurts.
No problem. We're streaming thanks to Restream. We're streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, if you send us comments, I will see them, but I might be a little bit behind, so bear with me.
I'm keeping an eye on the Twitch comments. I do not have the YouTube comments open. My apologies.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we stopped midway through case 2 because it was such a massive one, and I think this is common with most of the games. Case 2 or case 4 tends to be the big one.
Oh, they get longer.
Yeah.
Case 3 is very long.
Oh Jesus, okay.
They get longer. They get longer.
So yes, I have been under the weather. So has Tiara. So has my cat. So it's been like a bit of a chaos crisis situation, and
No.
I wasn't going to stream at all this weekend. And then I was just like, shit, maybe I'll do a little bit. The moment I start talking about it is my downfall. Then I go, why not? And then I pay for it the next day. And then I go, I have no energy. So I think this is where we started. I do not know. As for me being more dressed up, I had a Union shirt on, so I took that off. And
Well, you also have lipstick on.
yeah, I just put lipstick on just now.
That to me is dressed up, you know.
And it was much, much more obvious than I intended it to ever be, but okay. But I wanted to quickly talk about it because I thought this was really funny, right?
Oh.
So Tiara and I, before we started the stream, we were talking about The Sims 4 and this challenge I'm playing, which is the Ultimate Decades Challenge. And I'm in the 1300s with this, and I've talked about it on TikTok as well, about like, you know, how the original creator Unyan like made it so that it goes through the history of like European history and then American history. And that's fine, but I was like, also, how would you adapt this for other countries, and then how would you go about doing it in a way that was ethical, etc.? Because at some point you have to talk about colonization and things like that, and that's no fun.
I've got something to add on to after you say this, but continue.
So then, like, I was just, anyway, that whole rant aside, which you can go listen to on TikTok, because various people are talking about it. I'm in the 1300s, and I don't even know how. I was just updating Tiara on what had happened, and some people saw an earlier stream I did about much earlier on. I'm in 1309 now, and maybe around 1304 or something, I started streaming a bit of it, and people saw that. So I was just updating Tiara. Tiara doesn't even know names or anything. I'm just like spouting information about who's marrying who and why do I not have male heirs? And Tiara asked, oh, what about adoption? And I went to look at the challenge rules, and so like there are rules about adoption, but while I was looking at that, there were rules about dowries, and it said, oh, you have to pay if your female Sims want to marry out. And I was like, wait, what? And I was like, wait, I thought it was the other way around. Like, you know, groom's family pays bride's family. And then I asked Tiara, and then Tiara has their cultural understanding of dowry. And then we decided to Google everything. And in the midst of all of this, I went and asked my partner, I was like, you know, what dowry would you pay me? He's like, I wouldn't pay you. It would be my family to your family. My partner is from country Western Australia.
And he's a white boy.
Yeah.
Which was important to note.
So from Nuna country, and Ojuk Nuna. And so he was like, well, if it's for what my family can give your mom, can give her some sheep and half a woodworking project my dad has been working on. I just thought that was really funny. I just wanted to repeat the joke, and then I asked him, I was like, well, if it's the other way around, what do you get? And he said, tea? I was like, how can I, you know, how is it insurance or anything if like I'm only getting a couple of sheep? And he's like, if you throw a ram in, you'll have a flock in no time. So I thought it was fun. Anyway, yeah. I should have not told you that. I should have saved it for this stream and said it to you and waited for your reaction, Tiara.
I'm just thinking of like, my parents would be more like, my dad would have to pay because he's the one with the money.
What? Why would he have to pay?
Well, I mean, my family, look, my dad flew a whole bunch of people out for my sister's wedding reception, right?
No, I understand.
And the immediate reaction from a lot of these people was to go and ask me when it's going to be my turn, because they want a party is what it is.
Yes, I understand.
and so I kind of figure like when it comes to like dowries and stuff, my sister's already married. It does not look like I'm gonna get married anytime soon. Also, my dad is dead as of April. But I feel like the sort of people who would like want to have a dowry conversation would know that my parents would have money and therefore would expect the money would to come from my dad to them. Like they probably want to marry us for the money is more my point. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Weird. So
Yeah.
anyway, we are none the wiser. I'm just like, huh? But it turns out that probably in the 1300s that was the accurate way of doing it. It would bride's family paying groom. It would be very weird.
Yeah, I guess it depends where you are in the world too,
Yeah.
and like what the dowry signifies.
Yeah. So I just have to remember that then because I'm trying to play across different cultures in that game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It just occurred to me as you were recapping how the original person had a kind of an American context, and I saw like the video you responded to about like, oh, like how do you do this ethically when you have to address colonization or whatever. It's like U.S. history has colonization.
Yes, I know.
Literally, that's how the damn thing started.
I know.
You have slavery, and yet that is not an ethical consideration that has to be made like in there somehow. Like, oh, it's fine because it's America, and therefore it's value neutral. It's other cultures, oh no, it's other cultures. It's too sensitive for us because colonization. Your fucking America got colonized. And yet the culture is the 1300s to now European American history is colonization, is slavery.
No.
Where's the ethical consideration about that,
Yeah.
Like it feels a bit hollow.
Feels hollow us saying it or like the original?
You say, not us per se as people of color, but like white people being concerned trolls about it, being like, oh, yes, we know it's US centric, but but what if we do other cultures and then we have to address all the things? You have to address it with your own damn culture also first.
Yeah, I can't.
Like this is the thing, when I saw that video, there was something about it that felt a little bit off, and I could not place what it was until just now. And what it wasn't just now, that it feels a bit like, oh, the other countries are too honorable for us to deal with it because, oh, we have to care about their ethics because they're special. Our own ethics don't fucking matter.
I think that's a valid claim because I am not sure if I actually have the rules up. I can go ahead and look at it now very quickly.
The first 15 minutes
So
we haven't even progressed.
there's early colonial period. Let's go see early colonial period. What do they say? Okay, you're playing as the settlers, and it's very clear they are playing as the settlers.
Oh, so where's the ethical concern there then? You're playing as the settlers and then as the slave owners and then...
It does say, like in the introduction, it was like there was colonialization, etc. So I think part of the reason, like when she's been playing it, she's in the middle of this part of it right now. So she wrote a lot of the rules, and I think a lot of them have been updated as she's played through as well. So that I don't know if that's a consideration we need to. So I know that she's smack bang in the middle of that period. That's where she's gone on a pause, and I don't know whether part of the pause is also like, oh, I need to account for this somehow, and I have not. So, I do think it's a problem, and that's also why I'm like, how, that's why I asked the question, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I was also planning to stream it, so part of it was also like, I don't think I can not refer to it, and because then that would be erasure, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, I personally don't actually think you need to like have to address it because people had everyday lives.
Yes.
you know. And I think like you're not playing a military strategy game here, right?
No.
You're just sort of doing a day-to-day life, and I feel
Yeah.
like I don't think the Sims would have the infrastructure to have to like, oh, we have to like world build, how would slavery affect this
Yeah,
particular
but
tiny
in
microcosm of family,
so in the
right?
1300s you have famine, and so there are some rules set up for like dice rolls and things on deciding who succumbs to famine, etc. Then there's a couple of wars, and there's like a situation about like
Yeah.
who.
Was there famine everywhere though?
Yeah. Like no, I understand. What I'm saying is, in the original rules, there are rule sets for like the famine, what to do during particular wars, what to do during the plague, and like how you roll for everybody, and if they get like this, and this, then they die or they go off to war or whatever it is, right? If you have those systems set up to address those kind of events, then those systems can be extrapolated for further events like, I suppose, other wars, colonization, yada yada. The thing I was trying to say was like, you'd want to, if I was streaming it, I'd want to mention it, I want to reference it, and I would want to reference it to the point where it did affect daily lives. Because the idea is that if you're going through a history and you're trying to be somewhat accurate enough to reference other major events that have happened, then you'd want to reference these. You'd also then want to do it in a way where you're not being inaccurate about how people responded or dealt with or reacted, and I don't think you need to go into a full-on depiction of anything, but you want to be respectful, especially if you're streaming, and especially if like you're not sticking to European to American history, yada yada. You're like I am trying to do. You're trying to like do different
Do
cultures
you
and
not
stuff.
realize though that this is falling into a problem where it's like people of color who want to dabble in something historically related have the undue pressure of having to be hyper accurate and having to do the representation correctly, whereas white people don't have to worry about that. They can pass muster. Like the fact that you're like, oh, I well, it's responsibility for me to have to reflect all of this like deep history of 75% of the world that is not white because streaming. Why though?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because it will be harsher if you're like miss out one thing and then like people like, oh, you didn't represent. It's like,
No, I'm not too worried in that way. It's more for what I want to do. I would not feel good, and I would want to like. Part of me is also like, I don't want to play that later colonial period American part. I don't want to play that part. Like, I would find it more interesting to actually, if we were going to start with English history, to stick all the way through to modern day and maybe do it that way. Or I would like to take aspects of it and say, okay, this is a very sort of English cultural thing, but then if they're mixing with people from Oasis Springs, I'm gonna make Oasis Springs like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, whatever. And then we've got Mount Komorebi, and that's obviously Japanese. And so like, 1300 Japanese, what did the buildings look like? What was happening then? 1300s.
1300s, the Mongols were invading.
Yeah. Or so that, or all of that stuff, So I'd like to build in that stuff if I'm doing that, because that would make it more interesting for me. But I would also feel be a bit more of an more authentic representation.
And that's the thing. Like, why is it on us to have to be more authentic?
I think that's a good question to ask. But because I want to be.
I mean, if you want to be, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just, the pressure of it.
I
That
just
is
think
better.
personally, if I'm going to stream something, and I have been thinking about streaming that challenge. If I'm going to stream something, then I don't want to misinform anybody. And that's just a me thing. So then I will sit down and think about what is possible, what is, like, obviously you can't go fully into that. And obviously also cultures that are not your own, you're going to have to do a bit of work to like work out what was going on, etc. Like you said, 1300s, what was happening, you know.
I'm looking it up right now, actually, and right now it's a lot of the Mongols are invading. A lot of like stuff happening with royalty everywhere. The Salt War. Nothing about a famine just yet.
1315 is a famine in England, not in Japan.
The Mongols were busy.
Yeah, the Mongols.
The Mongols, and I say this as someone potentially descended from Kublai Khan. Like, the Mongols were busy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I think you'd see, like, that would be interesting. Like, to have maybe like a random sim that flits between all the different towns, and you're just like, everyone's a bit nervous about him. And like, I don't know. Maybe like something along those lines where they have to like maintain either, there's a militaristic war relationship or diplomatic relationship, and that kind of tussle in between. So like, but you'd have to do like a little bit of research and work all that out, find like content that kind of approximates it, to put in the game. And yeah, so there's stuff to do around that. But I think that makes it more interesting. Like, that's a more interesting thing to me right now.
We should get to the game, but I just want to read out this thing I found on the Wikipedia page. This has happened in 1306. In London, a city ordinance decrees that heating with coal is forbidden when Parliament is in session. The ordinance is not particularly effective.
Yes, because it's not probably enforced properly. People are just probably going to heat
It's just like all of these wars are happening. Some royal families losing heirs left and right. And oh, by the way, they tried to do a renewable fossil fuels campaign that didn't work. Our first attempt at climate change prevention. That guy in 1307 was onto something.
I looked it up for the Middle East, and actually Yemen was going gangbusters at the time.
Yeah, like the Islamic Golden Age. Right? There's a famine in Europe, and meanwhile, the Islamic Golden Age is happening.
The Mamluks were doing really well, but like there was war between other factions. So there was all sorts of weird coups happening. But yes, a bit of a golden age.
Yeah.
Because
that's why I was like, well, it's not necessarily famine hour, is it? It was like
no, only in England, definitely.
Only in England.
Yeah. So right now I'm in 1309, so I've played like up to there, so I might have missed like some Khans wandering around enacting diplomatic pressure or whatever.
William Tell shot an apple on his son's head in 1308.
Here, hand the William Tells of the world. I can't be bothered. I'm not going too deep into the damn thing, but I would like to add some representation. But in my TikTok, I meant what I said about if I did a Sri Lankan one, would you guys would people be interested, and would you help me? Because I would not want it to be a full Sinhala majority type thing. I want to include everybody.
I mean, even you just focus on the Mongols, they were very busy in that area during that time period, and so you'd have a lot of material.
Poor Edgeworth. So he works with a monkey.
You remember that monkey?
Mm-hmm. I know this guy, so I suppose he's new.
Yeah, he's new. The monkey is not though.
I mean, this is a wonderful act so far.
Yeah, he's got a whole ratatouille thing going. No, the guy is new.
Okay.
Oh my god. Where's this bit? I think it's this bit.
What? Sorry?
No, keep going. There's like a bit somewhere in this stretch of dialogue that
We all
I
have
was
the
dying.
circus really is the corporatization of everything.
This boy did not leave Georgia alone when he moved out of Georgia Marte to his grandfather's farm in Stardew Valley.
Eh? Oh! Is it the girl? Is it the girl?
It's the girl, it's Regina.
Yeah?
Yeah. It is the same circus, yeah.
Yes, I know it's the same circus.
Oh, you have
not
idea.
met our sister, have you?
No, I don't think he knows.
Oh, so Regina was here, okay. Fifth part this time, okay.
No magician.
Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, so you saw him around noon. Bought him the chess set. Then you set up the stage in the yard. You hauled everything in. Storage was workshop A, okay? So how did he enter it? Did he have a bracelet too? Do they have a special bracelet for when they give special permission?
Probably had a guard around.
Okay. Aww, Edgewood!
Yeah, we're all members of the Dead Dad Club around here.
I want to present stuff to you.
Yep. Deads.
Oh, I don't know. Some of these people have weird breakdowns. Edgewood.
Right? Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, okay! This bit! From this bit on! Just pay attention to the dialogue.
Okay.
Keep going! Keep going!
No, but Talk Like a Pirate Day is a actual holiday in the Sims 4.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So who's referencing who? I don't know, but
No, the Talk Like a Pirate Day predate. Like, it's an actual thing.
yeah.
It's an actual thing in the real world.
Okay. You never know when a pirate will strike next. Okay. A nice ship? What?
Well, going back to the pirate conversation.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
And I died. I was like, did not have pirate Edgeworth. I was like, I did not expect pirate worth in this game.
Oh, come on. He has ruffles. What did you expect?
Yar. I need pirate worth fan art.
Let's sail for the prison yard, no sea shanties. So
I
far,
saw Shiver Me Timbers, you two are the death of me. I was like, how is Edgeworth suddenly this funny? What the fuck happened? I just sat here for like a good 5 minutes just laughing.
he's becoming so dad, isn't he?
His charisma has gone up in this one case.
Yeah, I know.
Like he's a lot more relaxed than he normally is. If he's making jokes about pirates suddenly also. Like usually, like previously he would never like even think the word Shiver Me Timbers.
Knocking the edge off Edgeworth, I guess.
There you go.
So she's taking pictures. Okay. It's on a basketball court. I'm a little bit confused. Because it says this is the yard.
Yes.
This is the connecting corridor.
Yes.
So we walked around. I thought we walked in this way. I thought we walked it
We
straight.
kind of walked around a bit. Yeah.
We must have, otherwise it's a bit confusing.
Yeah. We've walked around.
Does the warden have an alibi? The warden can see the show from the office. Move out of the way, maybe.
I mean, to be fair, like if you're knocked out by an elephant's truck, it'll only be 2 days to like roll out of the way.
Elephants are vegetarian.
Except for this one.
Okay, great thief extraordinaire, Mr. Associate Defense Attorney's great associate. Associate to the associate.
You see, read what Edward says about this.
This self-introduction brought to you by the word convoluted. Azir the Asian elephant, okay.
Who corporatized the circus?
Yeah. Bit of an ace attorney, okay.
And
So much for whipping me into shape. Okay. Okay.
you have Regina be the distraction while you go steal shit. That's how you do it. Okay, see if you can talk to Eddie.
To Eddie, okay. I think you can.
Okay, now present the dog to him. I want to see if it works here.
Okay.
You can't present from this window. It looks like you have to go press the actual present key.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's King.
Okay, this is a little bit different.
Yeah, the bejesus out of me never goes one for Chompy Killer Beast dog. We don't know that this dog is killed at Mundo. What? You think the muck's innocent? I don't know, I do have my doubts. All doubts must be entertained if we have to get to the truth. Oh, I think we're getting to it. Assumptions and oversights often derail the quest for justice. Well, the leopard really has changed its spots, huh, man? Tiara.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. That man!
That's not quite that man.
I think they must have rewritten that man to be slightly more specific as to who they're talking about. Because this is one of the that mans.
This is very.
But the that man is the fan translation.
Okay,
So-
okay, but listen. Like, the way he's saying it sounds like he's talking about like his partner.
Right. It is not the first time something like this comes up. Okay.
Right, like, but it's like he's talking about his partner.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you say, oh, my spouse has changed me for the better. You know, don't say my friend has changed me for the better.
I mean, I don't know. My friends have definitely changed me for the better all times, but
Like, that's not what you think of when somebody says, oh, that a certain someone has changed me for the better. Like, you're thinking partner, right? You're not thinking. You're thinking like romantic partner, maybe a mentor or something, you know, like you're not thinking, or like a family member. You're not thinking like friend immediately or colleague, per se, even. So,
if you present the dog to Kay, she goes on a bit of a ACAB rant,
yeah, that's fine. So we need to.
which I thought was really cool.
Wait. Winter court, okay. Okay, he doesn't know anything about anything.
Just more like you haven't like gotten new information out of anybody.
Mhm.
The status quo on your information has not changed.
Interesting. Poker base.
What's happening?
Um, he's talking about Regina, and then Edgewood says, I can think of someone who very much enjoys cracking.
Oh yeah, here you go. Like who's
And this guy obviously thinks it's like some weird sex thing.
Yeah. I think Francisca does show up in this game, but like late. Fairly late. Not like last time, where she's like a big fixture.
There's a dead fish here. I want the fishy.
You want to fishy? We should go for the seafood boil, man.
Oh, the seafood bowl. Yeah, we should go. At some point, we will go.
It's my birthday in 11 days.
Yeah, you said you had a bloody class or something on the day. Okay, so remember I sent Tiara this TikTok of somebody like miming what it was like to be in an adventure game with the inventory.
Oh, I saw that, and then you sent it to me. No, I think I sent it to you. Is it the one where it's like you're trying to like point and click on the ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent that to you because I saw it. I thought of you, and then Eamon sent it to me because we were talking about point and click games. Like, this is what annoys me about that. Like, yeah, thought of him.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is the we've come around for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But then this is the garden between the warden's office and the yard. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're in the part that has the word yard in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a power room. Shall we go into in a minute? Oh, this jackass is here. Okay, hold on a second.
Yep, he's still around.
Wait a minute. What is this well situation? Why is there always some sort of suspicious well gadget?
Always? Where else was there a suspicious
the
well?
embassy.
Oh, true. That was like so long ago. To Edgeworth, it was just 2 weeks.
Okay, so we looked at the... Can't climb the... Can we go behind the stage? No. And there's lots of gadgets on the stage. If I go into the power room and come out, will these people disappear?
I don't know, try it.
I kind of want to look at everything before I talk to anybody. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, that was a bit harsh. Go talk to this Gadgematic and get it over and done with. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Yes.
boy. Spoiled boy.
Present all the things. I think he does make like a bit of a funny comment about Phoenix at in some combination of items. I don't know which.
Maybe when you show the badge.
He might be the bad. Yeah. Well. I might have forgotten to present anything to him because this none of this sounds familiar. Aside from the blah 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 model prisoner blah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea, Edward. I would have thought Phoenix would have told you at some point.
See, this is the thing. I didn't get to present any of this stuff to... What's his name? To Simeon.
You don't always get to present to everyone you talk to.
Well, I could have presented before I asked him questions.
Yeah, I found that like when I was playing earlier today. Like there was like one point where I was like, oh no! I've missed my chance. But like, you know, you probably just miss flavor text other than anything super important if it ends up like that.
See, I want to ask him how he was, but he was given a special means of getting around. He got to go in and out of work.
Let's present something to him. What do you have to present to him?
I don't know. I think maybe might be the
I mean, glove, yeah.
Is there anything else to ask him after? Can't present any of the people. I think
If you're done, just keep looking at things, talking to people. You can talk to Regina if you haven't already.
yeah. That's what she says for a dead body, okay? Do you think we may have to talk to her first?
Maybe. I don't think there's one where it's like, oh, it only unlocks something. Like it's not like a Frank in that way. But I'm gonna talk to her and see what happens. So Mr. Trillo has got like an apprentice now. Unless accounting the ventriloquist and his dummy are 2 people.
It might be. But they said magic doesn't have more than one person, so only just one person.
Yeah, just the magician. Guess Max.
No acrobats, I noticed.
No, both are, one is dead and one is paralyzed.
Oh god. What about
I don't even know if it is meant to reference anything aside from maybe Romeo and Juliet. But...
what about her? Didn't she have a boyfriend in the first one? Who was the boyfriend?
The bat, the acrobat. She had Max and Trillo, the puppet. Both were trying to romance her, or like get engaged with her, or some shenanigans are happening. Right? But like the one that she had the closest thing to was Bat, which is the acrobat that got crushed in the head by a lion.
Yeah.
And his brother tried to kill her because of it, and killed her dad instead.
Okay, but didn't the other one survive? Like he was in hospital. I don't think he died.
He was he was paralyzed, right? He could be brain dead, but he's not dead. But like the paralyzed one tried to kill Regina.
Yeah.
Killed her dad instead. And so now he's in jail, presumably. But yeah, it was that guy's brother that had the closest thing. Like Max was like, oh yes, I'm getting engaged to my sweetie pie, which is so stupid. The anime at least turns it to he's trying to advocate for everyone else to be paid fairly. It's like, yes, union
so the
boss.
elephant is the heroine, suppose. Yeah. Okay. Right. And sorry. You continue.
Oh, and then Trillo the puppet was the other one who was trying to propose to Regina.
Yeah.
And it was just weird because Regina is a child.
Okay.
Hello, Creatrix! Welcome to the raid. Welcome you in your... Not welcome to the raid, you are the raid. Welcome to us.
Oh!
We have a raid of 5. Hi, Creatrix.
Oh my god, I've been raided! Thank you!
You've been raided, yeah.
Thank you, Creatrix. That's so sweet of you. Aw, fun. Welcome, everybody. I can only see one viewer, but that's fine. Hey, thanks. I think that's my first raid.
That's Mari Still Plays on screen right now, and I am Creatrix Tiara, the voice behind the curtain.
Yes.
We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations. We have been playing Ace Attorney almost every week since 2020. Mari's going in blind. I have played this before. And yeah, welcome.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see chat. Yeah, I can only see a raid thing. I can't see anything else.
Yeah. There hasn't been any other chatter yet. So feel free to say hi.
Thanks. I'm so excited. Thank you. I got raided. Okay. The raven. Okay. Oh, so they're trying to decide who the animal is. Monkey. The role of the monkey is played by Simi.
Yeah, but you see how Monkey has like a whole ratatouille thing happening with...
Yeah.
So, it could be both.
Aww. Okay. Oh, okay. So he's trying to get in position for boyfriend. Okay.
That's the warden. Makes out way too often with her fox boa.
Okay, so we can't examine it more in detail.
We can talk to her.
I want to talk to her again.
Yeah. What was that? What's the history? That's the context.
So she's talking about the dog.
Uh-huh.
She's like, what a cutie patootie. Edgeworth is like a cutie what? And she's like, patootie. Then she says, okay, you can't make friends with this particular dog.
Oh yeah, this bit. Yeah.
Doesn't let just anyone in. The only person he trusts is his owner. I can see it in his eyes. Okay. And he's like, you can see all that at a glance. And then she says, you have the same look in your eyes. So I'm just like, so who is Edgeworth's owner that he trusts?
I mean, maybe the that man he keeps.
I trust lots of other
I thought I was like, do you really, Edgeworth? Really? Do you really? Like, it took you forever and ages to trust Phoenix. And he was trying to defend you from murder, and you were like, no, don't.
I want to die. I'm in my emo phase. Life is not worth living. Let me die.
I killed my father.
Emo Edgeworth. Emo worth. Oh my god. Jesus.
Well, he went from emo to pirate.
I don't know if he can be Edgeworth anymore because I feel like the edge in him has been knocked off. You know,
No, it's there.
I can see.
But he has gone up a few. I think this case, like, remember in case 3, he's not nearly like this witty. I think he's just weirdly more relaxed in case 2 and then shit goes down.
No, but then also like I think they called him Edgeworth because they were like, oh, you know, he's an emo edgelord. You know, he's trying to be edgy. That's what I thought.
I think it's just, I don't know that he was because he was an edgelord. He's very not an edgelord. I think he's just
Like,
so
no, you know what?
distant.
Like emo. The only person I've seen who is more emo than him is that bloody prosecutor that dresses all in black.
Oh, Blackwell. Yeah, I don't know if it's like emo. It's just maybe just a bit like you can't get close to him. He doesn't let people get close to him. Notice like the only person who calls him Malthus is Fender.
Yes.
And because that too, Fender thinks of him more like, oh yeah, my boss's little kid.
Yeah.
So you like a little younger brother or nephew or something.
Calls him Miles.
Oh yeah, because Francisca sees him as little brother, right?
Yeah.
Like anyone who sort of sees him as, even though Francisca is younger than him, It's like, you're my little brother. He's like,
I
why?
don't think Phoenix has called him Miles before, and Larry calls him Miles.
No, Larry calls him Edgy.
Oh, well, yeah, AG.
Phoenix calls him Edward. Still.
Really weird.
It does feel a bit like the only people who get to call him Miles are people who are in some sort of like a weird like Uncle-y, Father-y territory with him. Which is like I have a family nickname that I've told my sister to stop now because it makes me feel like I'm 6-year-old. But the only people who call me that now are like my mom and my aunts and uncles because there's no getting them to stop.
So, for those who don't know, my mom turned 70 recently and we had a party. We did a presentation at the party, like with pictures and everything. And then my sister afterwards piped up and said, oh, now we have to do, the next one is you turning 50. Because I'm 41 now. And so my sister is now very eager at the notion of a presentation on my life at 50. At a 50th.
Do you want that for your 50th birthday, a presentation of your life?
Like, like the one we did for my mom's 70th, yeah. She's keen to do one.
Alright, good to know for another 10 years.
Nice.
Start compiling now.
Yeah, look, my God.
Like when we put together Mama's surprise party for like our mutual friend Mama Alto, who's also kind of a local legend in this here parts. We had like a secret Facebook event that Mama was banned from to plan the thing, and this entire process got me in contact with a fair few people from her past or from other parts of her life. And at one point I made the comment like, this is feeling like running an episode of This Is Your Life.
Yeah, very much. Do we present first?
I mean, I would like such a thing. The problem is, if you want to do This Is Your Life on me, you'd have to go to multiple countries and try to hunt down people, and everyone's flight ticket gets more expensive over time.
I mean, I think my sister would have to do it in collaboration with various people, obviously. Otherwise, like,
I'm turning 40 next year. Jesus. I have barely accepted that I'm in the 30s, okay? Like, I've only just wrapped my head around being in the 30s. And now they're gone. And now they're going. Like, oh my God. What do I do for my 40th? My 39th birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks. And honestly, this year has just been a wreck. Like, not to say it's necessarily all been bad. Like, it would be disingenuous to me to say it's only been bad things, but it has been a lot of big things. Dad dying, being sick and then dying, and then like all the paperwork, immigration, Centrelink stuff that has come as a result of that. And Dad and I had a very complicated relationship, especially towards the end. But then also, I'm in an MBA, and I got to be on a TV game show. Look up Mastermind. I was supposed to be doing Ace Attorney, and someone pipped me to it. There's one other thing that I had in mind for something that I sort of went my way, but I forgot what it is now. See, the fact I can't remember what this is. Oh yeah, she goes full old bag. In this, and Edward is like, oh no, thank you. But yeah, it's just it's hard because I feel like the fact that I can't even remember what this third thing is.
what good thing?
I was thinking about I was trying to wrap up, how's my year been? I was like, well, yeah, Dad dying has been a big thing, and then all kind of the fallout from that has been big, and sad, and then my body also falling apart. But it was But I was like, oh, not all of them they have been bad. And I was like, okay, I got the MBA, that's one. I got onto Mastermind, that too. And I remember there being a third thing, and now I can't remember what the third thing is.
The play.
The play.
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, like, we got news that it's progressing. I didn't count that, because it's still like pending.
The potential of a gig. The thing that made you write the proposal.
Anything that was potential, I didn't count, because potentials can go nowhere.
The proposal
I remember now. Actually, that does remind me. It's the I haven't actually publicized this a lot. Thank you, though. The play was a good prompt to remind me of what it was.
Oh.
I've been working with the people at Hoyoverse who among other things, do the game Genshin Impact, and they have a music social benefit program where they provide free access to their sheet music as for their soundtrack, as well as some seed funding to community orchestras to play the music, basically. And so I've been working on getting them into Australia, because they've been in Europe mostly. And Melbourne Youth Orchestra did a Genshin number, and it was sort of a last minute thing, and so, success. And while we haven't managed, like, the employment part, the HQ has replied, but I'm managing to make this my MBA project, so at least, the execution, we have like at least one, if not two concerts in the pipeline, so that, okay, that's the MBA portfolio project, and then that can be like leveraged to be like, look, I did this one thing for you. No, it's all my MBA, so it's like, yeah, I don't have to try and hunt for a second internship. So thank you. The play was a reminder. The play in question is, I don't know if you guys are watching, trying to get the Great Ace Attorney off the ground. The main hurdle is that Capcom only licenses to companies that are established. There's a theater company here that's potentially interested, but we haven't heard too much back yet. But I mean, that was exciting news that you got shortlisted.
Yeah.
But I'm not counting that until like we get things signed. But yeah, I was just like having this hard time, like, God, this year is so been a roller coaster, and just when I think. Yep. Black hole. She's gone, Eldritch. Or just feeling like, oh, should I do I even dare think about my birthday or ask for anything for my birthday or mention it at all, because it feels a bit like if I try, something's gonna get screwed up.
We've been talking about it. I think like if we work out some realistic things you want to do, we can go do them.
Well, here's the problem. My view of what's realistic has been skewed.
Yeah, do it back, please. But I think it's possible to enjoy yourself on your birthday. And we made a list, but you also have to let us know like how much time you have on the day, if you want to do stuff on the day or you want to wait a couple of days.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Because like you said, you have classes and things potentially.
Yeah, we've got school stuff, but yeah.
Oh, she knew he liked chess, okay. No, I can't remember what I said. I think I'm going back. Okay. Let's see what she has to say.
Yeah. What do you have to say about this?
Okay. Oh, he's fallen hook, line, and sinker for the prank thing.
Well, there's potentially more to it than you think.
Ah. Does he do her dirty work? Is that what's going on?
Good pickup.
Why does he kiss the fox like that? What?
Well, yeah, she does that a lot.
He wants us to find Canis guilty. He's a problem for her.
He's a problem for her, yeah. He's a very big problem for her.
Three. Ah, okay, because I suppose maybe she's counting night.
No, not Knight's on inmate.
That's true. Okay. Okay. She sent us on a wild goose chase.
Well, interestingly, there are no geese in this prison. Edgeworth gave Piamshu praise.
Secret weapons? Okay, oh dear. Ace. Ace Detective Extraordinaire. Didn't we have this option once? Like we had to pick one thing?
Oh yeah, it's happened like it's happened a few times.
Like once it was the dog, right?
Well, keep going.
Like are we gonna have missile?
Keep going. Not this is Shiba Inu missile, not bomb missile, but a missile nonetheless.
Yeah. Basically, this is like the inventory we didn't get to pick up, right?
Yeah.
To use to get other things. Oh my god. He said 7.
Yeah, I know, right? That's all Janet Sue wrote.
Oh, what is called? I don't know. Maybe the fishing rod first to go look in the well and then grades.
Oh, interesting. I went metal detector, but sure, you can try fishing rod.
Because
I think I tried fishing rod. I don't even know what fishing rod does.
Because I'm just like, I don't know that there is like a patch anywhere that I need to look for metal right away. That doesn't seem suspicious to me or anything other than the bloodstained bit on the floor. But like,
The iron picks up.
let me go try fishing. Because we're gonna come back and swap again, right? So I assume so.
Keep going.
Oh god.
Yeah, I've not seen the fishing rod seed, so this is going to be interesting.
There's an alligator.
No, the fishing rod's gone.
Perfect, I wanted to use it on the grate. Oh wait, what? We can choose it again?
See what happens. I don't know. I don't know what happens actually. What happens?
Okay.
Oh well, never mind.
Metal detector. Right. What are we going to go scan? Do any of these work right now?
They do, yes. Well, one of them does.
Okay, so only missile basic.
They do. I haven't seen the fishing rod scene, so that's excellent.
Yes, only missile works. Missile is the right answer. Like, okay. Is he gonna go get in a fight with the other dog? Okay.
It's 11 o'clock, by the way.
Yeah. What's this on here? What's on here? Red canvas.
Where is he? Good question. I'm not sure.
Is Candice dead?
He's not dead. He's just not in the room right now. Oh my god, why does no one else in our class read the actual canvas page?
That is true. Why is he not into Go? Rather than why is he into chess?
Well, I don't know if correspondence Go is a thing. Also, you won't have the whole chess motif happening if suddenly someone's playing Go.
Don't eat it. Is Gumshoe gonna fall over now?
I'm not even sure where the chocolate cake came from. Like, I got very confused at this point.
Okay. Ooh, he doesn't like her. I wanted to look at the other things.
Yeah, you don't get much of a chance, I found.
Okay. Hmm. So you were saying it's 11.
Yeah, because you were just messaging before we stream. You said you want to go until 11, so I wasn't sure.
How far away do you think we are now from finishing?
You are not close. Let me just double check though, because I know the ending bit's a bit on the long end. You are. Yeah, no, you've got a fair bit. That's like the ending part has 2 parts, and you are in like part 1 of the
Okay,
end.
but like the point where you can break, like the to be continued.
Yeah, but not for a while.
Okay. So if you need to head off, you head off at whatever point you want.
Oh, I'm fine. It's just I remember you saying you wanted to head off at 11.
Yeah,
so.
but I'd rather like get to a point of like to be continued.
Yeah.
And then stop. Because I am also a bit iffy about this. You know, like every time I log in, it asks me, "Do you want to continue from where you left off?" And like I hit that, and it, like if I'm saving in the middle, I'm like a bit worried it's gonna take me to a particular point, not to where I stopped.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And that way I remember to save also. Is she gonna give us all her evidence? Oh god, here are the other nonsensical
Whole
people.
gang is here.
Oh lordy god. I don't want to show down with you, madam.
I will have to say her song is pretty cool. Her theme song is killer.
Objection!
Who came up with the telescopic gavel?
She did probably. Who's the inventors in the Ace Attorneyverse? Gotta be somebody.
I don't know if we ran across. I feel like we must have, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but like I don't know if anything is in
Couple of
Edward's
people-
era.
A couple of people in IT, maybe in IT space.
Would IT work to make like objects though?
No, like someone who was working in IT was a bit of an inventor at some point, I think. But beyond that, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay, it's like I want one of these gavels for myself.
We're just gonna end up giving her more information.
Yeah, pretty much.
We should have just waited. Like, as soon as we realized she was in there, ducked out around the corner out of sight and waited till she left.
But then you won't have a game.
Sometimes you have to play smart. Not all Gryffindor nonsense.
Gryffindor? You know Ravenclaw?
We should be, but then we're brains. We're Gryffindor. Like, he's so Gryffindor.
Brain? What do you mean wear brains? He's the only person with a brain cell in the entire scene.
Yes, I know then why Gryffindor
His
behavior.
entire thing, his entire shtick is thinking. Okay, that's
yes, I understand. Only person who can think. I get that, right? But if Ravenclaw, then why Gryffindor behavior?
Hermione.
What about Hermione?
She could have been, you know,
She should
it
have.
was actually canon, and the hat was like Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. You'd go either.
Yeah, and like she foolishly thought she had to be a mother to two idiotic boys. She set feminism back and chose Gryffindor. She decided her lot in life was to be just enough, but not
Yeah, well, she didn't know who
beyond
Harry and Ron were at that
an
point, though.
acceptable point. She did. She met them on the train.
Yeah, but at that point, she wasn't even friends with them, though. She was only friends with them after the troll incident.
Okay, then I have no idea why she chose Gryffindor over Ravenclaw. That's a foolish notion. That was a very big mistake for her. Then if she had read no Hogwarts history, she knew which she should have been in.
I mean, to be fair, Ravenclaw does seem to be a bit like head in the clouds. As like none of you are practical enough for my liking.
Well, I don't know why she chose Ravenclaw. That was never explained. Like, see, this is very bad writing by J.K. Rowling.
She might find like if Ravenclaw's all like Luna Lovegood, she might be like, oh my god, you people. She has a ruthless streak to her. She could very easily Slytherin.
Yeah, she could be Slytherin.
And I say this as someone who got Slytherin on like the Pottermore website thing, and I was like, what the fuck? And I read it's like, no, actually, you have a point.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't rate Hermione Granger. Hermione Granger falls into a lot of bloody nonsensical traps she doesn't need to fall into.
Yeah.
Like, it's such one note, and it is also like, it's very like, oh, I'm going to do the acceptable level of, advocacy, speaking out, yada yada, and also it's gonna be very top down, like the spew thing. Like, she didn't bother.
The spew thing was her trying to be an activist, and no one was.
But she didn't bother to take into account what people wanted, but like what the elves wanted, and all of that. She was just like, I know what's best for you, type thing.
I mean, Dobby would have been on board. She wasn't wrong, though.
She wasn't wrong. But, like, it was very much like one size fits all. She's going off of how certain elves were treated, etc. Like, yeah, just some, but not all. It was just also, like, it was so, I don't know. Yeah. Like, I will be advocate up to a point, not beyond. Weird. Okay. And so that's at 216.
Apparently, canonically, Edgeworth can play the flute. And the piano.
Okay. I wanted to look at the evidence, but okay. Okay, I can't look at that.
Hold it! Overruled! Hold it!
Yeah, because if we would have recovered them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take that!
Oh, she's throwing Eustace under the bus now.
Ah, yeah.
Objection! Overruled!
Okay.
Objection! Objection!
Okay, so we have two things. We have the blood. I suppose the blood is better than the... Maybe.
Yeah, the blood's probably our best bet.
Take that!
Oh, blow landed.
Objection!
Gamia would go to the end of the earth for you, Ashwath. Do not worry.
You're really on the edge now, Mr. Worthless, okay? My God! A bit of logic, finally?
I know he has the one half of a brain cell has showed up.
What? Canis doesn't like winner. For some reason, Canis is on our side on this shit. What the hell? What is going on? Is it just like a PR thing? Like, hello, excuse me, I have a reputation to maintain.
Oh, I think he's also just tired of winners. Like, oh my god, this cannot.
I mean, to be honest, not bad winner. You know, that was a really
That was a good catch. That was a good catch.
Yes, I have to say, I have to say, I am very impressed. However, how trained this dog is, like, come on. What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. He's like, I will not tolerate any dog slander.
I mean, this is true given that, you know, if he was an assassin and he was blind, like, he would need that assistance, right? So,
Yeah, he's like, anything, if my dog is perfect, no dog slander allowed. Yeah, twice!
oh, he does that marvelously too, okay. Although the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox.
Objection!
Oh god, okay. Is he on a roll or is he not? Wait, I've dropped my dice. Eesh.
Let's see.
Thought of something else. What now? What now? Oh, this poor fool. Do we see more of him in
You
the...
feel sorry for him?
No, listen. Do we see more of him in other...
Oh yeah, he's all over the place. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
This
okay.
is not the
No,
last
no,
you see from him.
because this is the thing I wanted to say. Like, he is so green, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think he knows when he is being used. And so, like, he's a jackass and he's over eager to, like, establish himself, right? But, like, you get that a lot with, like, young insecure people. But, like, at the same time, I don't want anyone to necessarily be manipulated, right? So it's just
Yeah.
that's the part I feel sorry about.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. He's a big part of this game.
yeah, and I'm just like, also, how much is manipulation? So he's like, he's being taught to do it this way and to be nasty or whatever, unnecessarily so or whatever. And how much of it the nastiness is his personality? Like, he wouldn't be able to tell, right?
Yeah.
To take the manipulation away and then see, and then go, okay, right, you're a jackass, whatever. Yes, I mean, that fair point. You said it's all yours, so why the hell are you butting in?
Overruled. Hold it!
Again, I do not understand why we are showing all our hands.
Take that!
The Phoenix Wright School.
Okay, so obviously they have not heard about the escape yet. You're in a prison. There should be like a regular check for underground passages.
Overruled.
Just hold on a second, okay? I have to go locate my animal. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Found cat.
Soseki!
Are you okay?
Is okay? Is Soseki okay?
Are you okay? Are you okay? What were you doing underneath there? What were you doing underneath there? he was curled up under the side table in the corridor with my shoes.
Yeah.
Why were you on top of my shoes? Huh? And lots of pets. Pets are being given. Do you want water? Yeah. What do you want? Do you want to go outside? Okay, here. Go outside if you want. What do you want? Outside or inside? You can't sit in the lobby. No. He wanted to sit in the doorway, and I was like, no, you can't. I'm streaming.
Hold it! Overruled.
Okay, why is she upset now? Okay. Ooh, we've got. It's revenge. It's revenge, Tiara.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the updated
autopsy report?
He pulled it, and now it's revenge. It's coming back to haunt
And
you.
then now Edgeworth knows what it's like.
Even Weena left in the dark. I think she's
Yeah.
watched like videos of your case file, Edward. She's trained on you.
He's trained on you for the last 3 years.
Yeah. How do you not know you had it? What is this goddess of justice thing? Like, why have you got an Athena fetish or whatever? Stab wound to the throat. Sharp blade of some sort. Okay, so it's not gonna be the dog. I told you can't be the dog. I have to say, why can't the dog use a weapon? You train...
Lots to coordinate.
Huh?
Lots to coordinate.
No, but if you train a dog to hold it and then jump at an individual in a certain way, why not?
Objection!
Okay, but does this mean you lose your badge, Edgeworth? I'm confused now. Have you lost your badge yet? Can you come back with something? What bloody lies?
Yeah. you've picked up on something pretty crucial.
What? Manipulation?
That's... Sorry?
Manipulation?
Mm-hmm.
Or the dog holding the thing in his mouth?
About how Eustace is being treated here.
Oh! I think part of the reason she's not taking it yet is because she wants to see what else we come up with, because she knows Mina is useless at investigation.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because that gives her more power.
Wow! Dun dun dun. I think this is another that man moment. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Wow!
Right? He's finally he's fully understanding what Phoenix is up to. No, this is Dad the game. Ace Attorney is really just Dad the game.
Hold it! Overruled.
Is this where Kanis comes in and says, "Oh yeah, no, sure, check it, I've tried it before.
Maybe.
It's just not what you use now."
The dog is really the person that's been doing the woodworking. Oh my god, I just noticed the dog statue at the back.
This one, yeah.
There's two of them, yeah.
Objection!
I still think it's easier to train the dog to hold the blood chisel in the mouth and have a really good jump. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meow. don't have anything dogs can carry in their mouth. Wow. Are you quoting from your own report card, mate? Oh, there's one on the floor right now.
Yeah.
Hold it!
He would have given it to the dog to go leave somewhere, surely. Don't get overexcited. With Edgewood's line of logic, if he thinks Canis hid it, it will be maximum security, but there's nothing to say Canis doesn't have a command to teach the dog to hide something.
Take that! Objection! Objection!
Is it in the weird chess piece? It might be in the weird chess piece.
Dot.
What? It's in the dog's mouth.
Hold it!
I thought it was in the chess piece, but okay.
Where did you think it was?
Inside the chess piece that he carved?
Oh, the dog chess piece.
Okay, honestly, I'm willing to say it's in the chess piece. But it could also be in the dog.
Well, they were making some fuss about how the dog hasn't said anything.
Take that!
gonna get a scar on your face, mate, if you keep doing that.
Right?
Now the whole thing is muddy, though. Because how are you gonna prove? Like, obviously his fingerprints on it, he's used it as a chisel. Obviously the dog's saliva's on it, it's been in the dog's mouth.
Yeah.
So even if there's blood on it, how are you gonna prove that it was, like, it was obviously used to commit the crime, but then how? Because he can argue that there would have been other times when his prints and the dog's saliva or whatever would have gotten out. Something is up. Something is up. You can just deny everything. Okay. See, this is also my thing. I'm not entirely sure it's Kenny's.
Yeah.
Like, and I said that before as well. Last week I was like, I get that this guy is meant to seem like a big bad. I get that the dog is meant to be involved. But somehow I doubt it. This man is sitting cushy. Why the fuck would he go try to kill his bloody chest part?
Right, yeah.
Makes no fucking sense, right? And so I was like, this is just a red herring. And like, I hate that like the characters don't recognize it, but I understand it won't be a game unless it's, you know, we go down and investigate everything.
Yeah, they're not gonna be genre savvy. They're not gonna be like, ah yes, a red herring. They'd be like, well, the evidence points to me here, so what else am I gonna do?
And I was like, who else could it be? And there's all sorts of weird people with all. What I do like about it is that some of the other games sometimes it's a bit straightforward. Some of the other cases. And this is a little bit. Like sometimes the twists and turns in other cases have been about hammering home the evidence or trying to find the right way to prove something. But you know who did it. Whereas this one, it's like, it's obscure for sure. I feel it's like quite obscure. There's like many people it could be. And you know, it's all a bit like, yeah, it's all very sassy baka.
Yep.
Sassy baka. The main people who want to kill Knight are not fucking even here. El Presidente and any of those fellows, they are not here. So it's a little bit like, did he take one final assassin job? I don't buy that. Why would he? He's sitting cushy. I like Canis. I like Canis.
You like Canis?
I do.
You like all the serial killers in this game. Well, assassins, more technically. They're serial killers, but...
I do. I have a lot of time for them. I do.
You know Shelly the killer, and now this guy. Yeah, you have a thing for assassins. Apparently, what's happening here?
Not even a thing. It's just that I don't know what it is. It's like
Do you also like Hannibal Lecter?
no.
Who I know is not an assassin, but I feel like he has the kind. I've not really seen anything of him, but it feels like he gives a kind of like very elegant, gentlemanly killer vibes.
No, I do not like Hannibal Lecter. What I like about Shelley is that he has his own set of morals and his own set of his own honor code.
Yeah.
That he will keep to.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, you're like, I may not share your moral code, but I can understand your reasoning and justifications, and therefore I can understand why you would be aggrieved if someone went against that, especially if you like. A lot of it is about with Shelley. It's about, have you broken a contract? Have you broken a promise you made with me? Right?
Yeah.
Have you betrayed my trust? That's easy to understand. That's so easy to be empathetic about, right? So you'd be like, dude, maybe I wouldn't kill someone, maybe I wouldn't do whatever, but like, you operate with those things in mind. So I get that.
Yeah.
But it's not about him being elegant or anything like that. That has nothing to do with that. I do think it's an element of trustworthiness and be like gentlemanly. It feels like if you explained things, your side of it, the situation to him, he would hear you out and then make a decision. And it would be like the terms of how you operate would be very clear, which is nice. With Carnage, it's nothing to do with him being elegant or gentlemanly or anything of that sort. He is content to live his life in a certain way. He doesn't need to go out of his way for nonsense. He doesn't need to. He is quite content with his life as is, right? He's got creature comforts. He's got everything he needs. He doesn't have to. I think it is in a weird way a lack of ego in the whole process. Like, he doesn't have to worry about what people. He doesn't care what people think of him. Neither does Shelley, because they've got their own means of operating, and they're just like, we'll engage with society, sure, when we require it to, but we are kind of set up. We've got everything we need to operate. And we're not going to bother you, society, and please don't bother us, but you seem to come and bother us. Whatever. He's doing his time. He's in maximum security. He's got to get his dog, his creature comforts. He's quite happy. He's playing chess by correspondence with somebody. The only bugbear is occasionally he's called into the office to give up his accomplices or whatever.
Yeah.
And he doesn't say anything. I'd say he's not a snitch. And he's like, I'm going to view all this nonsense as entertainment, otherwise it's going to bug me.
Yeah.
There is really no proper reason for him to even deign to make the effort to kill somebody. It's too much effort. Why? Why bother? And neither of them strike me as someone who's psychopathic enough to like kill for the joy of killing, or like, here's how I would plan a murder in this situation to test it. Like, none of them strike me as that. Neither of them. Like, I think they do value life in that way. They're not taking lives of people they want to as well. That's the other thing. They're both for hire. So, yeah. Nothing to do with Just that they cannot be asked. They cannot be bothered. There's no. They have their egos, but their egos are not part of this. If they suddenly turn around and say, oh, you know, he wanted to kill him because he was going to be bested in a chess game, that would be the closest they come to something believable. But for me, I'm like, you wouldn't risk all of this over losing a fucking chess game via correspondence. Be very, 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 very thin motivation for me. I don't know. What do you think? I know you know who did it, but
Yeah, I know who did it. That's all I'll say.
see, murder for his own sake. No, why? What? He has an element of peace in his life. It's like, why would you invite chaos into it? I don't understand. Like, I get he's following the evidence, but I'm just like, red hair.
Hold it!
H-Wit, no brain. No brain, H-Wit. It also must be very freeing to say, yeah, I'm an assassin, this is how it works. Whereas previously you can't talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Hold it!
Do I press the rest or do I...
Yeah, you can keep pressing. There's no penalty for pressing.
What did they... Nonsense.
Objection! Hold it!
Okay.
Hold it!
Also, I'm not sure how I feel about the one person with an obvious disability potentially being the villain.
Keep going.
Mm. I think this is news to him too. Oh, so it's a show. It's news to him. Okay. This is interesting.
I can imagine like he has this very serious voice, and then like he talks to Helmut's like, "Yes, who is a good little doggy? Who is a good little doggy? Hello, I will kill you. So hello, you good little doggy."
Precisely. I can't say I wasn't a little disappointed that he was spotted, of course. Silly boy. It's not like you to slip up like that. He's...
And there you have I wonder what kind of dog is Helmut.
I buy this.
What?
I buy the dog moving him around, but I am a little bit confused. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Dog moving him around. So now we're coming.
Can you imagine like trying to get this dog from like a guide dogs agency? Like, yes, I need one that knows how to kill.
No, so he says he has taught him tricks over the years, right? So I'm just like, one, can you drag a body through the passage? Because won't those paw prints be blurred a bit? Won't all those things sticking out and left, wouldn't they have like damaged the body on the way? And you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to think that that's what clears up, like the dog being involved with the body is just the dog moving the body around or whatever. But
Yeah.
we see.
In Japanese, Helmut's name is just Kuro, which is just the word for black. The fan translation named him Anubis.
No.
Objection!
In French, he is Pluton.
No.
Can you imagine the dog named Pluto? And in German, he is Hades.
Yeah. That all tracks. Dog of the underworld.
Ooh, apparently he is meant to be a Tosa, or a Japanese Mastiff. The only breed still used legally in Japanese dog fighting.
Well, yes, he did, because if the chisel was left in, it points to him, right? So he had to remove the chisel.
Oh man. If he is indeed a Japanese Mastiff or a Tosa, this breed is banned in so many countries.
Why? I mean, they still have them in Japan, right?
Yeah, they're very rare. The only breed allowed in Japanese dog fighting. I guess because, like, they either don't want to encourage more, like, illegal dog fighting, or because the dog's too dangerous. It's banned in Australia. It's banned in a whole bunch of other places.
Maybe it's the dog fighting. Dogs are dangerous depending on how you train them, you know?
Oh, yeah. I got chased down the street by a pair of chihuahuas, and I've never forgiven dogs since.
Chihuahuas can be vicious.
I think chihuahuas, they're tiny dogs. They're small dogs.
Yeah, I know. But chihuahuas, I think, like, don't understand their size versus...
Oh, no. They are very angry, and for what?
They have no concept of what their own size is relative to everybody else. I think it's difficult to calm them down if they get enraged. Yes, it was but one of my bells. One of only two in existence. So I can see why he took the weapon.
It's like, it will make me look more suspicious than it should be.
Yeah. So I totally understand that. Totally understand taking the body away. Okay, so somebody's got hold of it while you were out of the cell. Oh, okay, so he uses that to navigate, okay. Well, this is coming back to looking like LaGuardia wanting to stitch him up. She's the one who's got all the evidence.
LaGuardia. Oh, the guard. LaGuardia. Is that it? I thought it was her was LaGuardia, but LaGuardia, I'm just thinking the airport.
I swear to God, I thought it was LaGuardia, but okay.
It might be LaGuardia.
Lagarde. Yeah. No, I think it's Lagarde.
I'm just thinking suddenly the airport.
She's still 17, by the way. Jesus, okay.
You would be like a year after. This is like the year or so after her case.
Oh! Same age as Brianna. Oh, Verity is very young.
Well, I think she's like roughly Edward's age, if not a little older.
I think this is Fifi Lagarde. The evidence is with her.
Right, yeah.
Hold it!
Hmm. Interesting development, okay. No, he's not the killer, Edgeworth.
Yes, you think this case would be over right now.
This is what I'm saying. I was like, thank you for being thorough, but now, like, your poor badge. Your badge, Edgeworth, your badge. Is this where we see, like, Edgeworth's assumptions? Like, he's come to... Well, I was gonna say come to Jesus moment, but, like, whatever deity of choice.
The goddess of justice.
Like, is this his car? He's like, oh, his growth arc. Like he's fallen into like the trap of thinking one karma style here. You got some information out of it, so that's like the silver lining in the whole thing. But maybe you should lose the badge and then get it back, like a la Phoenix style. I mean, true, because he's not part of the prison yet. This is the reason you have friends, Edgeworth, so that when your brain cells are in a stew, they can think for you. Are we that manning?
Close. He will that man in blue. Whenever he's that manning, he usually has like he's thinking in blue. Well, he thinks he's blue anyway, but that's where the that man. I don't think he ever says that man out loud.
But okay, why are you saying all this out just like it's a bit weird, okay?
To inspire other people.
Take that!
We're gonna have to end up like jailing Saint at this point. Jesus Christ.
What? More devices.
Lil Wee? What? What? Okay. Okay. Can we go back to the previous day?
No, you just have this clip to work with.
Okay. I thought I did.
This took me a few tries to figure out, but
See, to me,
keep playing.
wait. I feel like he didn't have two pockets. That looks like guard's uniform.
Keep playing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not getting anywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you've gone too far.
I just went back to where. Okay, I see. Hold on, I just wanna snip by bit. Right. So he is somewhat in the frame of the mirror. Okay, and
You've got the right idea, but you need the blotch to be a lot clearer first.
okay. Right. something jumping on the
Like you need to zoom in for that level of detail.
Oh. Okay.
So like try zooming in and then adjusting the.
Right. I see. Oh, it's the bear with the mud on it.
I didn't get this right the first time. I was like, it was a cat.
Because I was like, okay, you've told us about the mud. I'm gonna keep that in mind because there's obviously some point where like it's gonna come into play, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna go, there's a black bear, there's a polar bear. That makes sense, actually. Because you'd expect, if it's Passeretto's or whatever his name is, tunnel, that likely pets or princes are gonna be in there. Oh, we're looking for a tattoo. Okay, let's go in for a tattoo. I'm a baby. Pause. And then zoom in. Okay. Why are his hands dirty? Is it the hands? Okay.
It's not the hands, but you were on to something with the guard uniform.
Okay. But they just said it's in the mirror. I see the bracelet. That's the bracelet, isn't it? Okay. Is there a face?
Take that! that!
Oh, is it just the solitary glove?
What's the question?
How did the bear become black?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the glove, yeah. That's that.
Overruled! Objection! Take that!
Exit left, pursued by
Yeah, well, it's exit right. This is more like exit right, pursue the bear.
No, I mean, Carceretto. Exit left, pursued by
Yeah,
a bear.
this time how it is. Exit right, pursue the bear.
BCAG. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Which one? Okay, I 1, 2, or 3.
Well, you guess. I know, you guess.
That's true, you know. Who has a suspicious bulge?
A suspicious bulge.
They all look like carbon copies of each other, though.
They do a bit, yeah.
So I'm not sure. Could be any of them.
Yeah. Make a bet.
Maybe. I mean, why is Teddy here if one of them in the room isn't?
Yeah, so make a bet.
So
Make
for
a bet.
sure, one of them is Carcereto's in the room, right?
Yes.
It'd be so fun if Teddy jumped on her. This guy has been with us for a while now. Like,
Which guy? I can't see where you're pointing.
that's true. Sorry, the guy next to maximum security has been with us for a while now.
Right.
I feel like Teddy's run in after people who've just come in, so it must be one of these two walking around with Lagada. I mean, maybe he's been looking for him and it's just taken him a while, but I feel like he would have not been too far behind. If he caught up to him in the cell, he may not have been too far behind. So maybe one of these two, I don't know. This guy looks a little bit bulkier than this guy to me.
Do you
But
think it's guy number 1?
answer, guy closest to button is 1, guy in middle is 2, guy here next to maximum security is 3. However, I feel like for animation and whatnot to play out on this scale, maybe you need somebody with some space, so maybe 2 or 3. 1, there doesn't seem to be much space, but maybe it won't play out here. It'll play out like in the dialogue stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Make a bet.
Don't think he was too far behind. I'm going to go with 2.
2? Okay, now let's see.
But for various reasons, it could be 3. I don't think it'd be 1.
Pick 2 or 3.
2, 2. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Pick, just pick. It's not like your life's on the line.
He's been wandering around.
Oh my.
3 has been wandering around with like Gabel and Winner. It'd be so hilarious if they had like this escapee with them all.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. Either 2.
I don't know. Pick one.
Nah. 2.
2.
2. I could be wrong. It could be 3, which would be hilarious.
Yes, pick them.
Okay, I think 2, but I think it, I also think it can be.
No, also pick one.
That's what I'm saying.
No alsos. No alsos entertained.
No, I just want to say it would be hilarious if it was 3, but I'm going to say 2.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
It's 2.
I knew that had to be space because button guy is in space if it was going to play out in this thing. And then I thought that's too far for him to run ducking past everybody to get to number 3. Though I thought that would be hilarious if they could go, oh my god, he's been with us the whole time. But this was smart. Yeah. This was smart of Cazzaretto to stay close to Lagardas because then he knows when he can slip out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you catch what he said?
What the thing it is to be loved, huh, Mr. Cazzaretto? I'm almost envious.
You've never been loved before, Edward.
Almost envious. Almost. You would have said envious before.
Well, if it's love, almost because he is loved, or almost because he doesn't care.
That's true. Almost because like, oh, I don't want to be caught. I don't want my freedom curtailed. Or is it like, almost because like, I know what it's like.
Like, when did this man know stuff about love? Yeah, his charisma is off the scale in this case. It goes back down. And it's off the scale.
I don't know about charisma. Like, it's not so much charisma. It's just like, wow, Edgeworth, where are the defenses? You're showing us a lot.
Right, yeah. He's a much more open, yeah.
Oh, are we going to have to do mind chess now? I really don't want to do mind chess.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the game is mind chess.
Okay, so not mind chess anymore. Oh, he had to go back to this. Okay, wash him off. Oh!
Oops.
Hold it!
Had to come and crawl into the fix month. Had to crawl count out day after day after day. Okay?
Hold it!
I could have done some digging.
Hold it!
Is that an accomplice we hear? Okay.
At this point, do we know who the fixer is?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, okay.
it's Canis.
I just don't remember where in the case we are.
Canis is the fixer.
Yeah.
Hold it! Hold it!
Would you ever get a polar bear cub as a pet?
No, it would be too cruel. No? It's not fair. That they require a certain environment, they require also... I have to explain to Andrew like that Poo-Poo is a little baby kitten and he's very much bare of very little brain, to quote Winnie the Pooh, and is learning, as all kittens do, from the other cats around him. And right now, the other cats are us. So that's why you have to be careful, you have to be aware, and you have to think about where you're putting stuff, because he had put down like something that a container that had food in it somewhere where he could have gotten at it, and he was at it, and then he knew he had done something wrong, he didn't know what. When I opened the door and went, "What are you doing? You're making noise." He decided, "No, I'm just rubbing myself up against this bag, that's the noise. I'm just scratching my chin." I was like, I don't buy that for a second. I heard the noise before I opened the door. And sure enough, he had his nose in the container. I had to go to Andrew. It was like, consider him to have a brain like a machine learning AI. He's gonna learn from us. Because he thinks we are cats. So in the same way, like the cubs need their families around them and stuff.
I once won from a radio station a toy, like a stuffed polar bear, because they were having some sort of cross promotion with Coca-Cola, and I won a radio show competition, and so Coca-Cola had the polar bear as their mascot for some Christmas thing. So I had a polar bear stuffy, and I named him Affy.
Oh, look
like
at this.
affirmation.
So the bear has given him away once before. Interesting. So you got a polar bear stuck.
The bear rumbled him when he was trying to escape, and now he's rumbled him today, just now.
Oh yes. Oh, okay, that's it.
he just got rumbled, but.
Okay.
Hold it!
Spoiled by the one who loves him most. It's almost tragic.
Objection! Objection!
This.
Take that!
Ooh, breakdown.
Overruled.
Feel like we come back to square one a bit. Interesting. Ah,
There you go, you're asking about the well.
yeah. Knew the well would be useful. Interesting. Oh, is this how the fixer gets his goods?
By Cape.
Take that!
Honest to God, where has this body not been? It's far easier to say where the body has not been than where it has been. It's been in maximum security, it's been in the workshop, it's been potentially in a holding cell, potentially in a tunnel, potentially in an actual prison cell, and now potentially also in a well. Where has this body not been? Somebody's gonna say, oh, maybe it was on stage the entire time. I'm sure. Jesus Christ. Don't start. Do not start. Edgeworth. Oh my Christ.
Hold it! Objection! Overruled.
For what planet though? If you left it in the workshop, you left it in the workshop. Okay. Hmm.
Objection!
In view of so many?
Overruled.
Okay, but that can't be right because it was during the performance that the actual dead body was seen by Frank. So she can't argue that it is the dead body was in the workshop during the performance. Before the performance? Is she coming around to Edgeworth?
Mm.
Are you okay, by the way?
I'm fine. It's getting a bit later, but you're nearly done with like you're nearly at a to be continued point.
No, I was just like, is that in where I am? That alarm or what? Okay, we're gonna remember you said that.
He said what?
That the warden's word is law.
Mm.
Yeah, you get one more night with your badge. This woman and a constant cutscene. Yeah, how would Simeon know that there was a bloody tunnel there to begin with? And also, if he was on stage, was he with the monkey on stage, or was he just playing the monkey, and did he train the monkey to do things?
Money is innocent.
Oh, poor money. Oh boy. Okay. Yes, saving.
There we go.
Yes. Okay. GG. Thank you for hanging out with me on a very, very late stream. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to our 2 viewers.
And thanks to
Hi.
Floratrix and your raid.
Yes, thank you for the raid. We got 2 Twitch viewers. I don't know who they are, but thank you. And thank you for my very first raid that I can remember. I don't think I've ever been raided before. Have you been raided before, Tiara? I don't think so. I don't think so. So thank you very much, Floratrix, for the raid. Really appreciate you. And
We had a raid before one time and we had a conversation with someone.
did we get a raid?
Yeah, there was like a group where we got to talking about like how we were in Australia and in America and we looked at their like missions.
Okay.
That was like
Second raid. Thank you.
a raid, yeah.
Well, it is late here. It is past midnight, probably. We've been streaming for longer than I anticipated. It's 1 o'clock in the bloody morning. Okay. So, yeah, I have work tomorrow. Woohoo. Well, not even tomorrow.
I have work tomorrow and I have assignments due.
And I have like 7. You have assignments to do? Like today? Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the group assignments and they're like mostly done. It's just like one person's been quite sick.
Yeah.
So we can't submit until this person manages to get around and
Yeah, and I'm sorry because Tiara is doing an MBA, but the MBA is based overseas, so Tiara has to be up at like weird hours of the night.
At least I don't have a class, but I have work.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry to keep you up. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for watching. We will attempt to do another one of these next Saturday, hopefully 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully we are all not so under the weather and it's not so chaotic in our lives and we're able to do something on time. Because I really want to finish case 2 now. And I'm so confused. I'm just like, okay. I don't think it's Camus. I don't know who it is. But I doubt it's Camus. I don't want to think it's Saint. But yeah. Interesting. And thanks, Tiara, for hanging out with me.
Yeah, of course.
We'll see you next week. Bye bye.